see the starting lineup. It's a bit of a makeshift lineup today for Ottawa. They've got a couple of players that are injured. We'll talk about those as we go through. Roseboom, the guy in the middle we will keep an eye on, the team captain. He's really the anchor of everything that goes for this Ottawa team.
Yeah, Lance Roseboom there, number 25, a two-way player, good solid passer there on the ball. Really kind of the pivot there in the midfield for Ottawa.
And for the Red Bulls, some familiar names. Brandon Allen, who was a standout last year for the USL champs. Dan Metzger, a guy who's been bouncing back and forth a little bit between the first team and the second.
Want to keep the ball on the field, trying to get the seams, trying to get Ottawa turned around a little bit. Ottawa a little bit more of a direct team, big physical backline. Three in the back there will stay very compact, concede the wings.
Right flank, good step over move. Numbers here for New York. Fed across, Flemings will sky it into the section in the offseason. Good footwork by Dixon to get forward. Perhaps their biggest rallying cry, Christian, for the season. This one in transition will ding off of the post, playing it across. And a fingertip save is made by Lauro. That one through the wickets. Abidor off the goal line, but couldn't keep it out. And Ottawa has struck first. Trying to get the speed. Edward going high against Junior Flemings.
Yeah, that was a shoulder right into Fleming's jaw right there. And as soon as contact was made, Flemings went down.
Edward will get a talking to and a likely first booking. Here's the yellow coming out.
And a little bit of an unnecessary foul there from Eddie Edwards. I mean, you're not even crossing midfield at that point to put in a foul on the sidelines right there.
Gets Irving out of goal. Flemings with the strike, and it's in.
Clinical finishing there from Junior Flemings, and I thought Brandon Allen perhaps took a little bit too long right there, but just being able to draw the defender, goalkeeper Callum Irving out of goal. Junior Flemings doing so well in such poise, tuck it in the inside part of that net, but just the vision he has right there. Brandon Allen picking up his head, laying the ball off. Junior Flemings with one touch, tucking it just inside perfectly.
Move by Hume to get around Abidor. Lauro will make that save. Left tire for Hume. Right-footed shot, and it's just off target. A fingertip from Lauro. One of several good chances that Ottawa's had, which a couple of times already today. He has played every minute for New York Red Bulls 2 so far this year.
Good patience, though, from Flemings. Flemings a year ago.
Mines with the first-time ball. Big save made by Irving. 5 for New York. 5 corners for the Fury. Just 1 for Red Bull 2. Duels won 64 to 36% in favor of Ottawa. Passing accuracy, Red Bulls 2 around 80, 69% for Ottawa.
So he won't be available for this year.
Over the top for Mines. Left-footed shot over the top of the crossbar for the youngster.
What a nice run there, though, from Ben Mines this season or potentially next year. I think he's a good player. We talked about Dan Metzger before.
This one is lofted in for Ottawa. Sione from distance. Delays his run a little bit. Hits it with the left foot and ties it at 2.
Well, emphatically taken there from Brandon Allen. Make no mistakes about it. Even if Callum Irving has and guesses the right way, no way he's getting a hand on this one.
2-2 our score, 59th minute. Good touch by Dixon. And Mara. Time with Chicago, Columbus, LA. Oh, Bezecourt gets swiped in half. That's easily a yellow, if not even more than that. That was a nasty challenge, and Bezecourt still on the ground.
Yeah, and Bezecourt with those 1v1 abilities, his ability here to go into space, takes one touch for a little bit of separation there, and ooh, an absolute deserved yellow card right there.
I think you could make the argument it could have even been more.
He may have showed a little stud right there.
There's John Wallenick, upset.
Perhaps not handbags at 10 paces.
It's going to be a card on Flemings, a yellow. Lance Roseboom, who is the captain.
And Roseboom, the captain, not at all happy about it, yelling out, "Are you kidding me?"
Look in the middle of your screen. Flemings. He did put his hands up near the neck and the face. That could be grounds for an automatic, I would say, one missed per side maybe. Bezecourt will drive it in. It's headed down and into the back of the net. Mines with the touch.
And we've called out Ben Mines' name an awful lot since his insertion midway through the first half. This is a young man, teenager, just turned 17 years old, so fearless on the field. And we're seeing why Red Bull is so high on this play.
Native, 166 pounds. His second year with the Fury. Straight line setup for New York. Driving ball towards the top of the six. Flemings is there! And a fingertip punch by Irving. Jiganobu, another young player, a U18 Red Bulls player. Dangerous ball here. This is played, and Laurel will make the save. Second ball is in for Ottawa. Salazar will get the finish. And we are tied at... Approaches, hits, and puts the Fury on top in the 90th minute, 4-3.
Well, a well-taken penalty kick there from Williams. Overall compact. They had a set-piece goal that they gave up. They had a goal from the penalty spot, but overall affected it, walking out of MSU Soccer Park with 3 points.
Yeah, with 3 points and their second win of the year. They will go to 2-3-3 overall, now 9 points. With the loss, New York falls to 3-5-2. Overall, Christian, a pretty entertaining game to watch. 7 goals combined for the two sides.
Yeah, and two teams with very different styles coming in. Ottawa willing to sit back, defend first, and then move forward with numbers. And I think New York Red Bulls too. We saw some of the individual performances you would want to see from a team that is the reserve team of the Red